Hi, this is Deborah from dinglefoot.com, and today I'm going to show you a really easy scrapbook page to make. This one will just have two photos on the page, and I have cardstock for the background, and then two contrasting papers, one with stripes and one with little small flowers. And this one with stripes is going to go lengthways. Both of the papers are about 5 inches across, and they're going to go lengthways on the paper, different directions. This one's going to go up and down, so take this and glue it on. I should have my little adhesive runner, that would be easier, but I'll just use my liquid glue and glue this not against the edge but kind of over a little bit. That goes right there. And you can see some scrapbook paper isn't true 12 by 12, so there might be a little edge at the bottom. You can trim it later or just leave it that way. It looks fine the way it is. This one's going to go crosswise, and it's going to be a little lower than the center. So we'll take that and glue that across. Might get my glue to come out here. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that just down a little bit. Right there. So basically all you have is a cross on your paper. And then here are my two photos. So I always mat my photos first, and then I work with what I'm going to do with them later. But I took pictures of my kids, and one's going to go right here, and one's going to go a little lower down. So we'll get those attached, and then I wanted to show you, I cut these on my Cricut, two of them at 2.5 inches, and they're little swirls. And one's going to go right there on the side, so I want to make sure I do have room for it before I glue my photos down. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So if you have patterned paper like this, mat your photos in a plain paper so that it kind of breaks up the pattern a little bit. Because you don't want the patterns of your paper to overwhelm your photos and have people looking at the patterns instead of the photos that you want them to look at. So put this one down just a little bit lower, like that. Make sure they're kind of straight. And then I'm going to put this swirl on. It's going to go like this along the edge. Okay, so that swirl goes there on top of the pictures. And I have another one identical to it, but since this one's facing, this flower is facing down, I'm going to make this one face up on the other side to kind of balance it, and that's going to go up near the top. For the title of my page I have 3 words, live, love, and laugh, and I'm going to put those on my page kind of as the title. These I also cut on my Cricut, but you could also just write them with a marker. Same with the swirlies. If you use the hot off the press swirly doodles template, you could just draw these right on. Instead of cutting them, these you could write on with a pen. But I cut these at 4 inches with my Cricut, and this will go here at the top, live, and then love will go in the center here, and laugh will go at the bottom. Okay, you can see I have all my little things glued on, my words and my swirls, and I always like to embellish the page a little bit, and this one I'm going to put flowers on. So I just made a whole bunch of little flowers, and I'm going to use dots and glue to stick them on. And you don't have to use flowers, but I always like to have a little bit of an embellishment. And I just used what I had, and I tied them all together by using little mini silver brads in the middle. So I'm going to use some Zots and some glue to put them on. I'm going to kind of offset these, a big one in the center, a big one here, and a big one in this corner. So we'll go ahead and do that. And this one will go in the other corner, down here. And then all these little ones, I'm going to put 3 in each corner like this. I'll put a little bit of a bigger one there. And I just kind of mixed and matched what flowers I had. Just something to dress up the page a little bit. So, after I get those glued down, it will look like that. I have my flowers all glued on now, so I can pick this up and show it to you. This is great for a title page in a scrapbook, and even for a shadow box frame. I've done that before too. That makes a great gift for grandparents or family. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks.